What's up? Welcome back to episode 16 of You Might Be Surprised. What's up, everyone? How's it going? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, if you're listening to this on audio, you're probably like, "Yo, Chris, where you be at?" And that's because you should also be following my YouTube channel. I recently dove into the life of vlogging. Yeah, vlogging. Recently, not recently, vlogging's been something that I've always wanted to do, and I think I talked about it in my last podcast, episode 15. You should check that one out. And yeah, I've been doing that. And like, dude, my life has been so chaotic this past month. So let me break it down, because it's part of something that I want to talk about in this podcast. So I was doing this summer Sizzle gym challenge, and if you like summer Sizzle, dude, all right, Chad. And yeah, I was trying to turn into a Chad. If you don't know what Chad is, it's a frat dude who just drinks a lot. But I guess I wasn't trying to turn into a Chad now that I think about it. I was just trying to turn into a meathead, and I kind of did that. In a way, I didn't like transform my body. I didn't I only eat chicken, brown rice, and I don't drink beer because I don't like having fun. No, I didn't really change much except for I just went to the gym and lifted weights hardcore, bro. And what ended up happening, so yeah, back that up. Yeah, so I did that, but the Summer Sizzle Challenge, dude, is this athlete for Gymshark. And if you don't know what Gymshark is, Gymshark is a clothing brand, and they've also like revolutionized, kind of in their own way, like weightlifting and like the clothes to wear. Like if you look back, like 8 years ago, not even eight, like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, like you wear like this. You wear a plain t-shirt, some shorts, and some shoes, and you go lift or you go run. But what Gymshark has done, and other companies like Alpha Elite, they have created like this like fashion statement when you go to the gym. And so Gymshark makes these really okayish clothes, in my opinion. I have a couple things for them, and the only reason why I bought the things is they were doing their 70% off sale, and that's when you cop things because I never pay full price for anything. Anyways, so Steve Cook is this athlete for Gymshark. Gymshark has these models, and if you're a Gymshark model, you're pretty much just like getting paid to post workout videos, getting paid to look good. Pretty much you get paid because you're sexy. And I don't know why I'm not on there because I'm a sexy dude, bro. But Steve Cook is like the most well known out of these Gymshark athletes. I mean, you can like if you know what I'm talking about, like for the girls side, there's Nikki Blackletter, and I don't even know if she's well known too. I just know I think Nikki Blackletter is like the first Gymshark athlete that they like signed to a contract. But Steve Cook is the most well known in my opinion. And the it comes down to the whole thing of if you have influence, you can sell whatever product and people are going to buy it because they want to be like you. And I'm not bashing Steve Cook, but in a way, it's just like, come on, dude. So he has this company that he created called Fitness Culture. It's the name of his gym in Utah. And he runs these programs, and you can like sign up for this app and you pay like $50 a month or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's $50 a month, which is quite a lot of money. If you're paying $50 for an app, it should be good. So $50 a month, and this summer sizzle was like a month long. Actually, I think it was like 45 days. And pretty much what it was is like Steve Cook and his team gave you workouts, and you also join a Facebook group and you join a community. And for $100, you could get workouts, training videos. Okay, so sorry, for $50 you got just the workouts and the training videos if you didn't know how to do an uh, exercise. And for $100, you got to track your food and your macros. Macros is just like a crazy way to pretty much track calories. It's not really the same thing, but I don't know the science behind it, and I don't feel like being a Chad right now and just explaining it. So I'm doing this, and the I'm gonna be straightforward. The app is garbage. If I'm paying $50 a month for an app, well, granted, you're not paying for the app. You're paying for his knowledge. And before I trash this app, I will say that the workouts that he created were amazing. They were. I did some that I've never done before, and I've been lifting for a long time and doing the same thing over and over. So getting some variety helped me. But also, $50, bro. Do you know what that is? I could go to Chipotle once a week for a month. Okay? $50, bro, is like 10 DVDs. $50 is a Netflix subscription, a Hulu subscription, a Disney Plus subscription, and Chipotle, dude. $50. Okay? Some people's gym memberships are $50, and you're going to freaking make me spend $50 for an app that's like meh. So the problem I have with this app is that whenever you do a workout, you're supposed to track your weight. And I did that like for the first like 2 weeks. I was tracking it, and then I realized that it doesn't do anything. And the UI, aka the user experience, if you don't know what that is, you freaking nerd, the UI sucks. The app crashed like 4 or 5 times. If I went to LTE to Wi-Fi, it logs me out of my account. And it's just like, besides the knowledge, which I guess is what you're paying for, but not really. If I'm spending $50 on an app, it better be the most pristine, amazing thing I have ever used. It's so much money, and especially like when you're targeting like people who are wanting to change their lives. Not everyone has $50 to spend a month. Okay? So if you're targeting this app, and granted it's like, oh, if you follow Steve Cook, then you're an actual pristine weightlifter. You freaking eat chicken and rice every day and drink protein shakes and snort pre-workout, dude. Which is probably true. There's the group of people there, but there's also people that watch him who are normal and do normal things, and they see this and they get going on it, and probably like me, or actually there's probably not a lot of people like me, because everyone's so sucked into like, oh, this is Steve Cook, oh, this is his information, oh my gosh, I'm gonna change my life around. Which brings me to the larger topic of this podcast, is people who just sell information and make it like it's just like, if I ever become big, I am never going to sell a step-by-step guide on how to make it big on the internet, dude. Do you know how many people are ripping off people? And I don't think Steve Cook was ripping off people, but he wasn't giving it his all. I mean, he runs a gym, and like if you follow him on Instagram, you see his stories. The dude's out golfing every day, and he was on The Biggest Loser. And like, granted, I'm sure he works hard, but also, dude, you got money. If you want to actually make a difference, instead of posting shirtless selfies, dude, put some work into your UI. Make the cost cheaper. you're making a boatload, and I guess is like you can make how like you can charge how much you want, but make it cheaper, more affordable, and market it better, dude. If I had a $50 app, I would make sure it is the most pristine thing in the world. Also, what's bullshit is he's sneaky, and this is why I think that he's sneaky, and it's the UI that sucks too. Is if you want to cancel your account, you have to email their customer service. You know why? Because he's banking on the fact that you're going to sign up for the summer Sizzle, dude, and you're going to just either one, fall in love with it, which is what he thinks he's doing, or you're going to forget, or you're going to have somebody that signs up for it and doesn't realize that they have to, like, that's how they cancel, like, that's how you have to cancel your account is to email customer service, which is probably some 27-year-old in the fitness culture place that's blasting Justin Bieber and is like, okay, you're gone. I don't know, dude. It's just like, what? For such a pristine person someone who I thought who had their shit together, it was like a really like a big letdown. Just like, so like I was like 25% happy that I was getting workouts, but then like my mind started racing. Like, it can't be just me, or people are just like so obsessed with like media people that they are just putting in money and just like, oh yeah, like I think influencers and people on the internet who are really good at faking their lifestyle and thinking that and making you think that they like live the most perfect life are actually not, and they're just faking it and making it all look good so you can pay into it. And which is why like I just those type of people are everywhere, and it's just not in like the fitness industry. I joined this Facebook group called How to Make a Podcast. In this group, it was a free week course, and they were going to break down everything that you needed to know on how to make a podcast, and they marketed it very well. I will give them this. They targeted it on Facebook. So if you don't know anything about marketing ads and stuff, all the ads that you see on Facebook and Instagram are targeted through your likes, your searches, and everything that you search up on your phone. If I bet you I will talk about shoes, Nike and Adidas. And if your phone has now heard that, and my phone has now heard that, you are going to get Nike and Adidas ads, if not Reebok and all the other stuff, okay? So they market it very well. And their first like 10 sentences were like, we made $500,000 in 1 year podcasting. Now you hear that and you're like, yo, bro, what? Yo. I want to learn from these motherfuckers. Sorry for my language. Anyways, so I didn't necessarily fall for it, but I signed up for it and I joined and I met some pretty cool people. And what happened was for 1 week they would give you all this information. At 11 a.m. they were going live, and pretty much what they were doing, okay, is one, they were giving out information. They weren't lying, but what it is just information that you could just find on your own. They were like, like the microphone, like they were saying, like, you don't need like a good microphone. It's all about the storytelling. Like they were just giving out information over like that information that people that probably knew, but they were seeing these two guys that made $500,000 podcasting, which they probably did. They're doing it better than I am. I'm not trying to. I mean, I am hating, but it's hating the concept. And so after this, throughout this whole entire thing, they got like 3,000 people into this Facebook chat. And then they were saying, hey, if you want actual help creating a podcast and you're serious about this, you will spend $1,000 on our course and we will walk you through step by step by step by step on what you need to do to start a podcast and how to be successful, how to quit your day job. The how to quit your day job trend is the biggest thing right now. And granted, I mean, in a way, I'm doing it, but I'm not freaking wasting my money on these people who know how to Facebook market themselves, which is good. I can't hate because I need to be doing that, but I don't want to be such a scumbag, dude. So just think about this. Okay? Their first podcast made $500,000. They're like, okay, we've discussed everything that we can on this podcast. Now let's create a podcast called How to Make a Podcast. How original, dude. And then they were like, okay, well, like, let's just toss in how to, we made $500,000 and market that bullshit. And so just think about if there's 3,000 people. Think about if just one, if just 1%. So I'm doing the math. Honestly, let's just give them a gracious 5%. So 3,000. What's 5% of 3,000? 150 people. Okay. 150 people times 1,000 is $150,000, which is not a scary number, because I was listening to some of these people that were just falling into this trap, and they're like, okay, I don't want to call them scumbags either, but they kind of are. If like, information is so valuable, if you know how to sell it and market it, people will eat that up. When in reality, you just need to sit down and do the damn thing. Put your foot down, dedicate 10 hours a week, if not more, and start working on your side hustle. That's all you got to do. Instead, people think that there's going to be this cheat. They're going to be like, okay, I spent this $1,000. Okay, I spent this $50. And now I'm going to work out like Steve Cook. Now I'm going to podcast like these guys, and I'm going to start making money. When in reality, is true. Somebody could hit it big. One podcast blows up. Someone could be the next Post Malone. Okay? But the percentage of that happening is like so huge or so small, that these people just feed on people who are believers and aren't going to do the thing. And they buy this and then they try it, and then after like 3 weeks they're like, why am I not famous? Why am I not making hundreds of thousands of dollars? And I know why. It's because you're not passionate about it, dude. If you're passionate about it and you would do your research, you'd figure out what you need to do every day, every week, and just do it. That's like, what? Why are you wasting your money when you could take that $1,000 and buy a microphone, buy a camera, and just start posting? Give people something to watch. Like, it's just like, it blows my mind, dude. It blows my mind. I saw this Logan Paul clip on his podcast Impulsive, and he was talking about people who come up to him and say, I want to be a vlogger. I want to be a podcaster. And he's like, well, hold on. Do you love it? And everyone's like, yeah, of course. And he was like, wait, do you really love it? Are you willing to put in the work for 10 years and know that you might not make it and still be happy? And I heard that. And like, this goes into like everything that I've been talking about. And I heard that. And I think for me that if I did this for 10 years and put out content and made myself happy, that I would be completely okay with not making it or only having such a small audience. Because in my mind, I'm doing this for me and hoping that other people will latch on to me. The only reason why you create content online, or not the only reason, my reason is because I want validation from others. I don't think very highly of myself, and so I think that people are gonna latch on to me, and then that's gonna make me feel good. When in reality, I'm just gonna wake up 5 years from now and still not being happy with myself. So not only am I working on myself, but I want others to see that and to latch on to me, and maybe I can inspire the next J Beeps, or maybe I can do something crazy that will get me some sort of recognition or something, or maybe I'll turn this into a job. Who knows, dude? But if you're paying money for information that you can just look up on your own and do stuff on your own, and just put one foot forward, you've already lost. You've already lost. And to the people who are doing that and selling this information like they're the guru gods and marketing themselves like that, you're the reason why bad things happen, because you're just giving out false hope, and false hope is horrible, especially in today's world. We need all the real people that we can get. Okay? So if someone hears this, like Steve Cook, if you hear this, dude, man, just freaking better your UI and make it worth the money. If it was worth the money, I wouldn't have complained. And to the two people who started a podcast, a how-to podcast, man, granted, some of the information was okay, and granted, you know how to use Facebook marketing ads, and granted, you did decent amount of money, so you're good for that. But don't sell yourself like you know what you're doing, 'cause all you did was just have a small niche and it worked. And I guess I'm not trying to hate. But it's just like, I hate when people get taken advantage of, and I hate the people who do that. It's huge in today's world, especially on the internet, man. So many people are just faking how good life is, and like every photo that you see from, like for example, Summer Rae is the Instagram fitness god, Instagram fitness and Instagram model god. They're all edited and fake. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Anyways, there's my rant for you guys. There's my rant. It's been 22 minutes. What's been up with me, dude? Yeah, these vlogs I've been creating are just like these vlogs. You ever like do something in your head, right? And you're like, this is sick. I know what I'm doing. And then like it's either like when you're doing it or like afterwards you're like, what the like why did I do, like I'm not having fun at all. Like what am I doing? That's like that's like my vlogs, or that's like the video ideas. And maybe it's just because like I don't know what I'm doing yet, but all I know is I have to do this. This is the only thing that I want to do. This is the only thing I know how to do. Well, not really. This is the only thing I know that will set me free. And that's all I'm looking for, is to be set free. The only thing I'm doing to know to be set free. Fun fact, you're like, yo, Chris, why are you wearing a LA Dodgers hat? And fun fact is because I always wanted to go to LA, and I've been to LA a couple times. Actually, I don't even like LA. I like San Diego more. Actually, I hate LA. I just like California. I think I just like the idea of California. Yeah. I just want to move to Texas. Fun fact. Anyways, that's my vlog. What the fucking... That's my podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching. If you're listening to this on audio, check out my YouTube channel. It's just called Chris Lynch. Or you can search up You Might Be Surprised podcast, and it'll pop up there. And if you're listening to this on video, or if you're watching this on video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and follow me on the audio podcast. when you're sitting at home, you're like, I need my daily dose of Chris. You can turn me on, and I can give you a hug. Come here, come here. And you can put me in your pocket, and you can listen to me on your commute to work or wherever you find me. And leave a review on my podcast. That would mean a lot. What else? Oh, follow me on Twitter. You might be surprised. It's lit. It's getting lit. I've been posting a decent amount now that I'm not killing myself 5 days a week at the gym, going every other day, so I can create content and do any other sorts of stuff that I've been putting off doing for the past month. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. I love doing this. I will continue to do it. I'm going to be here in 5 years. So you know where to find me. You know where to find me. I've been Chris. You've been beautiful. Try something new. You might be surprised what happens. Thanks, guys.